judge. Then we spun the block, came back, double up like, ooh, I got her. Yeah, met her uptown, but she from the borough. Better known as the boogie down. All sookie now. Get up out the kitchen, man, I'm cooking now. Brother man, slip me skin, sock it to me. And they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of fraction mamas. But I hit the highest man, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake, so I'm throwing deuces. I gotta even when I'm down bad. Yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I gotta. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Make me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta. I still gotta. I still gotta. You must be knowing here. You see these grown people talking, what you doing here? I gotta have a mind to hit you with a. Just put your get up off the wall, go on, get it moving here. Yeah, I'm just catching the vibe. I told the valet, take your time, it might get a ride. Floating through the front door, my mind is a tie. And good Lord, mama, you know you looking divine. I had to turn around, double take a look at that. Girl, you got good taste, where you cook it at? You can mingle with the cool kids. I'm out here sweating like a preacher in a pulpit.
Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Carolina Panthers. A happy Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in Week 16. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Open man downfield is Hill. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Carolina. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point up and good by Folk, and that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. When you look at this defense, they come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better, because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
The backfire shit.
Second down, Love. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. Love now. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism. But without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Working out of the gun. Love. And that will be incomplete.
First down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Hey, time out two. Time out two. Time out two.
Here's Tua. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. You look at this Packers defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
It's a gain of 4 there and gives them a new set of downs. The Panthers in trouble to start play, 6 and 8 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Watch it, Oscar.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard, can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
On third down, Brooks.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a hunting down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Evans in motion. They'll run on first down. It's Brooks. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Nixon now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now this aired out deep for Reed. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 45 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Striker, 3-3. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this is incomplete. Oh, looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. To throw now. Here's Love.
Shit.
Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Already up 2 touchdowns. How about that drive killer of a sack there to add to their good play? This offense coming away with no points now when some kind of score was desperately needed.
So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Tyreek Hill with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
On for the extra point is Folk. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Packers nothing.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Nixon now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
And that was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Shit.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Come on, 38. Ready.
On 4th down, Love. And that's caught inside the 35. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, 67 yards. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Anders Carlson now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
The score Panthers 21, Packers 7. Anders Carlson, the kickoff.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Fucking playbook.
On the double. Ready.
Following the interception, Love. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
On second down, Love once more. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That goes for a gain of 31.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Check pick.
One more time with Jacobs. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Jacobs. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
With the way things have gone in this game, I think they've got to consider going for it here. I realize it's just the second quarter, so they're not panicking, but they need something to give them positive momentum to get things going.
Anders Carlson for the Packers field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now a give right side. It's Brooks. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 94 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Going to the air. Tagovailoa steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
20 TX. Turbo 3, kick. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's got Sanders on the out route, it's called. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there for Carolina. 47 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's got room to roam. And down to the 7-yard line. Back back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now Tua. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Chuba Hubbard. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are able to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is up to 18 now. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love. His throw incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Love to throw for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Love. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
560. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
But it brings up 4th down.
Ready, set.
Love gonna stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
White.
Oh, he makes sense.
Drill, 52. Steel, black. Ready, set.
Back to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Tua, a final shot before half. And incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, Inky.
And we welcome you back
Hey, Inky.
now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaunt getting set for
Hey,
quarter
Inky.
number 3 here.
There's a chair.
Hey, Inky. Where's my shit?
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the
Packers, talking
scoreboard
about,
as we
look what's up.
resume action, ready for the third quarter. Keyshawn Nixon now on the return. And he's
Mario,
up
did you
past
pack your
the 20
suitcase?
to the 22-yard line.
You need to pack your bags.
I already my baby's clothes here.
You pack your bag.
Nice. I like to be.
About set
Why you
to
pack
get
your
this
bags?
drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. Throw left
He said
side
what?
is complete on the diving effort. First down yardage.
You gonna
on
pack
the
your
first play
bags?
of the drive, give him 14.
I felt that one.
No, you
all
pack
the
your
way
bag.
up here.
You a big girl.
How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end.
Where's he get that from? Exactly.
First down, Love to pass. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratcheted up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
Ready.
To his throw, caught by his receiver, Hill. And he's going to be
Hey, look ready, road trip ready.
before he takes it inside the 40.
Yeah.
The catch and run good for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff, now to it. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. Wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Yeah, wear your hat for the,
Line
for
of
the
scrimmage,
sun.
again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Brooks. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Meanwhile, to his throw, complete to his receiver, Thielen. Touchdown! Adam Thielen with career touchdown number 60. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
My pool fit.
Nixon now from his
And
end
that-
zone.
The great jersey is the 4th of July.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
It's Friday, 4th of July, 15th, Thursday.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been trained to a
forgot about that.
fighter in this one, CD.
That's what we're doing. I was just trying to figure out what we was doing Saturday.
Here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Well, you
Are
got
you
two
saying that
food
you
trucks
feel
packed,
like
so
people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been.
Why are you so stressed out?
And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
I'm so stressed.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
Did you take your shoes
It'll
off?
be second down.
That's what they asked me.
You got to pick up for dinner tonight.
Love now. Throw right side, hold in by Dobbs. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 47 yards. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Again, it's Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed, because before that touchdown, this looked like this was about over. Instead, they've got hope. They're back in the game. They feel better about themselves, and now they have a chance to make some more plays.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Packers 17. Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Still on his feet. He's on his way. Pushes him over. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of the yardages that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Love looking to throw it. Right side to Watson. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Now, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Now a second down throw for Love here.
Good shit, boy.
Drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Ready?
Going back to Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Ready.
On 4th down, they snap it to Love.
Here we go.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go.
Tua now on 1st down. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Ready?
They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Striker, 3-3. Blue striker. Hut.
1st down, going to the air with Love.
That's a kick, good. Now we talk.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
To throw now. Here's Love. Catch made by Watson on the out route. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Shit, lock him
There's
up.
a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check smash. Ultra. Go ultra.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got it.
Yeah.
What a catch on the sideline. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like...
And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd.
That's what my mom gave me. Hey!
Lead here to start quarter.
That's what my mom gave me.
So
I'm looking for the other
down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
I'm looking for the other one. That's the one my mom gave me.
They will run out of the gun.
I was trying to give the one that I don't want anymore. The other one. I have 2.
Really nice
Remember?
defensive effort. He'll get the tackle for loss.
There's no question that coming into
like
this
giving,
game, this defense was
like
pretty
giving
vocal about his desire
like
to take this running back out of
ball.
his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing. Love. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive
My
line
biggest
unable
in
to
it.
keep leverage, unable to keep people
My biggest
away,
in it.
facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Third and long for Love. That's a Packers touchdown.
I was letting him have one, Bree.
Julio Dobbs from 19 yards away. And the Packers get a bit closer. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I'm sure the message as they come out onto the field was, hey, take care of the football, because the fumble last possession led to a touchdown. Still a 3-score game, though. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Panthers. Tyreek Hill, 73 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Nixon now from his end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Brooks. 209 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the...
And we'll take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Packers 24.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They're on the 24-yard line.
Someone needs to talk to the BiggMagik.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Shot. 17. Hut, hut.
Love. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Smash. Red. Red. Cycle. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And got his man complete. Touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 69 yards. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Well, he's used to running at that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Say something. You said? About what? What?
Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Mari upstairs. Mari upstairs. Mari. 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 Mari.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they got the big lead here in the 4th. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's upended after a game
Mari, come here.
out to the 27.
Come here.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The Panthers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. And going deep for Hill.
You gonna pack your bags?
No.
Wow.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown Panthers. Tyreek Hill, 73 yards. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. Folk connects on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Nixon now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line. So negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Someone expected a good drive.
Here we go. Here we go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here's Love. And his throw is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down? And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and that will force a turnover on downs. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Nixon now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was
swapping
playing.
off.
They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Parts of the shoulder is fine. A bunch of the little cuts and medicine protectors. Lunchbox.
Love from the gun.
I found their swing pack.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And mark him down way up close to the
first up in my car, but you know.
That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Now Love.
Well, oh, food.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Hurd. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Nixon now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
I bet someone wear that white t-shirt.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Let's go now. 12, 10. Set, go.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you've mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Blaster, 6. 10.
Love now. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
On the double. Fury, yellow. Claws red. Ready?
One last shot now for Love. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Panthers come up with a late turnover. But it will probably matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Panthers, their hopes of a winning campaign stay alive as they move to 7-8 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, it's another loss as they now fall to 4-11. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Someone is detected at your driveway. Someone is detected at your driveway. Someone is detected at your driveway. Someone is suspected of the driver. Someone is suspected of the driver. Someone is detected at your driveway.
my bag that I took on the cruise where I started broke. I went to go zip it up and the zipper came off on the other side. If I can fix it, it'll be fine, but I don't know how to pop it back in place. Yeah, but I'm not doing that right now. Yeah, it's just on one side. I'm like, man, I can't even zip it back on. I'll Google it when I have time. Right now, I'm trying to pack up this stuff. Yeah, it's okay. We got suitcases. Eventually, I'll order another one. Loading up the truck. My fault for the way I was tugging on it. Should have. Put my fans in the bag and everything. I put the little forehead patches in there. And I have their cups, their water cups that stay cold all day. I'm trying to put that for them. Wait, are you asking? Are you asking me? I have the ones that attach to the stroller, the big fans. Yeah. Remember, I have those too. Well, I went to go get some stuff out of Mark's trunk. That was the bag from Disney in there with our swimsuits and all that in there. So I went and threw it in the washer. I remember I found my swim shoes in there, and Marty and Trey had their little towels and stuff. I was like, I wasn't tripping. We even had some stuff. He takes it to the people and get it back in the cleaner boots. Stuff. The other ones and stuff, they were getting, too small. I bought her all new swimsuits. Right off the team, I bought her all new swimsuits. Washed them. And Trey. And I got plenty of swim diapers and all that too, so that's good. House shoes. ordered Trey a bunch of little shoes and stuff from Temu. He got some nice shoes. They not, yeah, they not name brand, but shoot, they. It was adequate. That's what I be telling Mark. I'm not spending $50 and more for some Jordans and stuff. They're just gonna outgrow it. Right. A lot of stuff they've gotten has been hand-me-downs anyway. Because Tia, she bought her daughter all name brand stuff, and she been giving it right to me to give to Mari. So Mari got some nice Doc Martin sandals. Fishing. So thank you, girl. Appreciate it. All the name brand stuff she did has been paying me down. I'm gonna fix the zipper. I'm gonna get it fixed something. No, I was saying I can try to get this zipper fixed. Everything I know how to do is prepare for a road trip. We did it so much. Trips can from like these 2-3 hour trips or nothing. That's what I did. I think I did. Yep. Got that together. Got all the little cups and stuff. Huh? No, he lays out his clothes and then I fold them up and put them in the bag. I put them in my own. We split a bag, share a bag.